Okay, good morning. No. Okay, we'll continue our book reading this morning. The Toyota Way to Service Excellence by Jeffrey K. Liker and Karen Rose. We're in chapter 5, which says the Toyota Way to Service Excellence. Macro principles. And we are in principle 4. Principle 4, which says striving for leveled work pattern or be like a tortoise. Last week we looked at leveling production at Toyota. Today on page 172, we're looking at leveling software development work at Menlo's. Remember, we looked at so many Menlo's theory and so many Menlo's principle. Today, we're looking at leveling software development work at Menlo. So the people at Menlo Innovation also do what they can do to level the workload, even though they are doing knowledge work, and it is uncertain how long it will take to create computer code for certain features. As we discussed, the technical anthropologists create a story card for each feature. Then several pairs of programmers discuss each feature and estimate how long it will take to code in intervals of 1, 2, 4, 8, and 16 hours. They do not attempt to be accurate to the minute. They combine their estimate into one that is then written on the story card. The cards are put onto schedule sheets in full days of work, and the cost estimates are determined by the number of estimated hours. The customer then decides which card to play week by week. The customer is also charged for the actual time taken, which could be higher or lower than the estimates. The cards for the week are virtually displayed on the work authorization board. The names of various pairs of programmers are written on cards across the top, and cards with the days with the days of the week are pinned down the side. The programmer selects a card to work on, program it, test it for quality purposes, and then use colored sticker dots to indicate the status of the card. Yellow means they are working on it. Orange means they have completed the programming but are waiting for a quality advocate to check it. Green means it has passed the check. And red means they are behind and having problems. The program manager can easily see how all the teams are doing against the plan, and the cards show that the teams are working steadily towards the goals. Lateness is not punished. It is expected that the time estimates are rough and often wrong, but on average they are quite close to the actual time, and everyone learns from the differences between planned and actual. So estimates tend to improve with experience. Menlo also have a more leveled workflow because the programmers get rapid feedback and can design in quality as they work. The quality advocate approves each story card which it is programmed. When it is programmed, Customers review the software every week. The paired programming allows each teamwork to check their partners' work as they code. In traditional software development, those checks are at milestones. They are months apart. So programmers will work at a certain comfortable pace for months, perhaps being distracted by other demands, and suddenly have to hit the gas pedal and go like crazy to finish in time for the milestone review. We all have heard of programmers who work through the night to finish their software. The quality of their work suffers, and they suffer personally from all that stress. The Menlo programmers have a certain level of stress all the time, but it is a good stress. The stress of working slowly and steadily, knowing other people care about their work enough to continually review it. Menlo employees work slow and steady each day like a tortoise and are remarkably productive. Customers are often concerned when they learn that they will need to pay for a pair of programmers working on each task. Most software programmers work alone on their own computers. Comparisons have suggested that even though Menlo insists on people working in pairs, the company is several times more productive than its non-lean competitors. The stimulators of working with another person keeps each programmer focused, and they can work slowly and steadily, where the individual programmer often has a burst of energy and takes breaks. And Menlo's employees go home after 8 hours and do not work weekends, keeping fresh. Menlo speaks of the joy of completing tasks one by one and the joy of going home on time. Okay, so this is where we'll stop for reading this morning. We're looking at another way of leveling work process at Menlo's. So remember, Menlo is a software development company. So it is telling us how they do or they level their production or level software development so that they'll be able to work effectively. Last week we looked at how Toyota leverage their own products by mixing or by making everybody work as a team at the same time. Sales, operations, supply chain, customer service for effective and cooperative work. Like he said, Principal says, striving for leveled work patterns or be like a tortoise, steady and slow and more effective, if we put it that way. So today on leveling software development work at Menlo's. So they at Menlo's they do what they can do to level the workload. So even if they are doing knowledge work, which is coding and developing softwares, they make sure that they are doing it well. They make sure that they are using a pattern that makes every work look easy and accurate, and they cooperate as a team to make things better. So that's just a brief summary of our reading for today. Thank you.